Is this the end of Western civilization? All through history, civilizations rose from the dust to reach the pinnacle of power when they had security for their people and prosperity. But over time they declined and fell. Why? Because of complacency and for lack of will. And is this what is happening to America now? Is this America's decline? Right now we have Russia, after they just took a piece out of the Ukraine, are getting involved in Syria. And maybe their ultimate goal is the oil fields of the Middle East. We have China taking over the South China Sea, which used to be international waters, with the Philippines and Vietnam and Japan. And they're just pushing those countries aside and saying, this water belongs to us. And then also we have ISIS causing destruction and mayhem all over the world. Well, why is this happening now? Because America has lost its will to lead and to fight. Whether you like it or not, America since World War II has been the policeman of the world. We got into World War II after the fighting was already going on for a few years, and we saved Europe from itself. We saved it from fascism and Nazism. And we also saved the world from Japan's incursions into China and everything like that. Without America, who knows what the kind of a world we would have had after World War II. And then after World War II, we saved the world from communism. Because after World War II, Russia and the Soviet Union were on the march. They took over all of Eastern Europe, Poland, all those different countries all along Eastern Europe. And they took over Poland, put them into their sphere of influence after the Western countries, England and France, went to war for that. They took it over after World War II. Okay? They were on the march. And then we saved the world from communism. We saved it because we stood up to them. There was no one else that could do it. Just America. We're seeing it now. The whole world is falling apart because of America's retreat from the world. Okay? All these organizations like NATO and the United Nations are useless without America's participation. America has kept the world free for democracy and for a free people. Okay? But something happened along the way, and it started in the Vietnam War. Now, I'm going to misquote a famous Soviet Union leader, a guy by the name of Joseph Stalin. He said, basically, America's strength came from its morality, its spirituality, and its patriotism. And he said that if we can undermine those principles, America will collapse from within. And I think that strategy was enacted during the Vietnam War. The world will pine for the days when America took the leadership in the world. Now, the Vietnam War started with North Vietnam, which was communist, invading or trying to take over South Vietnam, which was maybe not a free country, but it certainly wasn't communist. And we took it upon ourselves to defend South Vietnam from North Vietnam because we knew that the Vietnam was only a battle within the Cold War. But something happened inside of America. A suicidal anti-American movement arose from nowhere, from the colleges and everything. And I don't know if it was instigated by Soviet double agents or what, but it rose and tried to undermine everything that made America great. And you would think like, well, man, they were enacting Stalin's manifesto here to undermine everything that made us great. And they took this upon themselves. And now the people, those radicals, are in control of our government and our colleges and university institutions, teaching these kids that America is a bad country. And they're all coming out now not knowing the history and not knowing what is going to happen when we fail, if we do. Because Russia Iran, ISIS, and China are all filling the vacuum. Is it too late? That's what I ask you. Maybe not. It's up to you.